we have renewed our commitment, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's commitment, for hosting a free and fair election, and also the election time government will be governed by the Election Commission itself. They are fully aware and their mission was here for 15 days. I gather they have met about 75 different parties, political parties, individuals, civil society, and they have all the information. So Brussels is in a very suitable place to judge, and as His Excellency Eamon Gilmore said, that the committee, the team who was here will submit the report, and Mr. Joseph Borrell will decide at the end of the day whether to send an election observer or not. But as far as we are concerned, we are welcoming election observers, whoever wants to come and observe the election, and we will remain committed for hosting a free and fair election. Thank you.
As the question regarding elections was addressed to me, let me say first of all that whenever we look at elections, we look not just at what happens on the day of voting. We also look at the pre-election environment, who can participate, the situation of political parties, situation of political debate, situation of the media, and how the election is, and of course the arrangements, the administrative arrangements and electoral arrangements for the organisation of the election. Now, we have had an election mission, an exploratory mission here over the last 2 to 3 weeks. I don't want to second guess their report. They're compiling their report now, and that will go to the High Representative, and based on that report, the High Representative will make a decision as to whether or not we send a formal observation mission for the elections itself. And I don't want to speculate as to what that decision will be. I was also asked about the general situation in Bangladesh. I think we're entering a new phase, and I think we need to look at how we can work together to build on, for example, the trade relationship that has built up over many years and the system of trade preferences. I think the new phase that we're entering is one where there is going to be a greater focus worldwide on economics and human rights, on business and human rights, because we are now living in a world where I think consumers are becoming more aware of where products are coming from and ask themselves questions about what is happening in that supply chain, and also where investors are also more aware of the human rights environment. So I think that what Bangladesh and the European Union need to do together is to prepare and work together more closely to benefit from that new environment where there's a closer relationship between business and human rights and economic activity and human rights. The High Commissioner for Human Rights recently called it the human rights economy, and I think it's a good phrase.